Welcome to StarWatch Now, your front row seat to all the hottest gossip, drama, and breaking news from the world of entertainment. If it's trending, shocking, or star-studded, we're covering it. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss what's coming next. A single ticket has become the symbol of betrayal. Fans across China are saying, buying a ticket means stepping on Yu Menglong's grave. What could possibly turn a concert into a national outrage? Tonight on StarWatch Now, we uncover how a singer's silence, a star's mysterious death, and a fan movement for justice are rewriting the rules of China's entertainment world. Stay tuned, because what's happening right now could change the industry forever. For more than 3 weeks, the story of Yu Menglong's mysterious death has refused to fade from China's collective consciousness. What began as a tragedy has transformed into a nationwide reckoning, stirring hearts and igniting debates that transcend the entertainment industry. On social media platforms, once filled with glamour, celebrity gossip, and fleeting trends, his name now echoes like a quiet storm. Thousands of users have flooded the official pages of the Chaoyang Police Bureau and the Beijing Public Security Bureau, not with insults or empty outrage, but with one unified plea: tell us the truth. Each deleted comment, each censored post, has only deepened their determination. For every voice silenced, a dozen more rise to speak again. In the beginning, the tragedy felt distant, another name in the endless stream of online news. But as details began to disappear and official responses remained cold and repetitive, people started to feel a personal connection to Yu Menglong's story. They saw in him a reflection of every dreamer who worked hard, kept his head down, and believed that integrity could still thrive in a glittering yet unforgiving industry. His silence after death has become louder than any public statement, reverberating through digital spaces where ordinary citizens are now acting as journalists, archivists, and investigators. They are preserving every screenshot, saving every clip, refusing to let the evidence vanish into the void. What makes this moment so powerful is not only grief, but awakening. The outrage has grown beyond sorrow. It has evolved into a collective demand for transparency and accountability. People from different backgrounds, students, parents, retirees, artists, find themselves united by a shared conviction that truth should never depend on permission. The phrase "justice for Yu Menglong" is no longer just a trending tag. It has become a moral statement, a declaration that humanity outweighs fame. The wave of outrage sweeping across the nation is not merely anger, it is conscience. It is the heartbeat of a society realizing that silence protects no one, that justice is not granted but pursued. And somewhere within that vast, restless chorus, Yu Menglong's name continues to echo, not as a symbol of tragedy, but as a reminder that compassion and courage can still rise above the noise. When the announcement of fan Shiqi's concert first appeared online, it should have been a celebration of art, music, and connection. Instead, it ignited one of the fiercest boycotts the Chinese entertainment industry has seen in years. What began as whispers of disapproval quickly transformed into a wave of moral outrage, a collective refusal to separate fame from accountability. On Weibo, in comment sections, and across countless fan forums, a single sentence began to spread like wildfire. Buying a ticket means stepping on Yu Menglong's grave. It was not merely an insult, it was a declaration, a symbol of moral resistance. For the public, attending that concert would not be an act of support for an artist. It would be an act of betrayal against a fallen friend. Ticket sales collapsed almost overnight. Promoters grew silent. Sponsors hesitated. The once bright posters for fan Shiqi's tour, filled with neon lights and glossy smiles, began to feel like relics from another era. An era when audiences still believed that art could exist untouched by conscience. The boycott did not come from blind hatred. It came from heartbreak and disbelief. Fan Shiqi had once stood beside Yu Menglong as a friend, a brother in music and dreams. To many fans, his silence now felt like complicity. The absence of empathy was louder than any public statement. The storm did not end with him. Song Iran's new drama became the next target of mass rejection. Her social media accounts flooded with angry messages demanding that she speak out. Gao Taiyu, once admired for his calm and gentle image, faced an online ambush during a live broadcast. Viewers turned the live stream into a digital courtroom, demanding answers that never came. One by one, the shining stars of that circle found their names shadowed by association. What makes this boycott unprecedented is not its scale but its meaning. It is not about punishing individuals. It is about drawing a line between silence and integrity. The audience has grown weary of facades and manufactured apologies. They are no longer willing to cheer for those who stand by while others fall. In this boycott, there lies a deeper truth. Fans are no longer passive spectators. They are participants in a new kind of justice, one that doesn't wait for permission but speaks from the heart. And as fan Shiqi's empty seats continue to multiply, the message remains clear. Some stages must stay dark until the truth steps back into the light. The whispers about what truly happened on the night Yu Menglong lost his life have grown into a haunting echo across social media, where every detail, every rumor, and every silence is examined with relentless scrutiny. Among the thousands of theories that circulate online, one phrase has taken hold of the public imagination: the fatal party. It is said to be the gathering that changed everything, the night when celebration turned into tragedy. At first, few dared to believe it. Yet, as more fragments of information began to surface, disbelief gave way to unease, and unease to a collective sense of betrayal. The rumors claim that several familiar names, Fan Shiqi, Gao Taiyu, and Song Irin, were all present at that ill-fated gathering. Once bound by shared dreams and laughter, these figures now stand beneath a cloud of suspicion, their reputations trembling beneath the weight of unanswered questions. Fan Shiqi, especially, finds himself at the center of a moral storm. He was not only Yu Menglong's colleague but his friend, someone who once shared the same stage, the same ambitions, the same youthful optimism. The public cannot understand how a bond so visible could dissolve into silence. Why has he said nothing? Why does his grief seem hidden behind rehearsed smiles and unspoken words? Then came the video, the piece of evidence that no one wanted to see but everyone needed to believe. It was a short, grainy clip said to capture Yu's voice in distress, followed by another shouting angrily, "Knock him down! Open his stomach!" The authenticity of the recording remains unverified, yet the emotional impact was immediate. Some reports claimed that international specialists analyzed the sound and found a disturbing similarity to Fan Shiqi's voice. Others dismissed it as digital manipulation. But for many, truth had already taken root in emotion rather than evidence. The mystery of that night is not confined to the question of guilt. It reaches deeper, into the soul of an industry built on illusion. Behind every glittering event lies a space where power blurs morality, where silence can destroy as effectively as violence. What truly terrifies the public is not knowing whether Yu Menglong's final moments were an accident or an act of cruelty. It is the idea that the truth itself may never be allowed to surface. And in that haunting uncertainty, the story of the fatal party continues to breathe, not as a rumor, but as a wound that refuses to heal. Police have so far repeated their original statement. Yu Menglong fell from a high floor after drinking alcohol. No evidence of foul play, no new details. But every time information disappears, suspicion grows stronger. And each deleted post becomes another reason for people to speak louder. Citizens are demanding the release of forensic results, surveillance footage, and witness statements. Because for them, this isn't just about one actor. It's about truth itself. Online, the movement #Justice for Yu Menglong has turned into something bigger than anyone expected. A reminder that the people will not forget. In the midst of chaos, something extraordinary is happening. Ordinary people, students, office workers, fans, even retirees, are coming together under one message. Justice is not a trend. It's a right. Art communities have started designing tribute posters. Fans are creating memorial playlists with Yu's voice. Across Asia, his story is being translated, retold, and remembered. It's no longer just about one tragedy. It's about a generation daring to question silence. And perhaps that is Yu Menglong's true legacy, turning pain into awakening. Yu Menglong's name may have been whispered at first, but now it roars across borders, a symbol of honesty, courage, and remembrance. The world is watching not out of curiosity, but out of conscience. Because sometimes the most powerful voice isn't from the stage. It's from the crowd that refuses to forget. Thank you for watching StarWatch Now, where truth meets heart. If you believe that voices like Yu Menglong's deserve to be heard, hit subscribe, leave a comment, and share this story so that light continues to shine where silence once lived. Sparkles until next time. Stay kind, stay aware, and never stop seeking the truth.